Skincare Sunday. Oh, look at this little begging puppy. He wants to be in the video. Skincare Sunday. Hey, don't eat my hair. That's not nice. That's not nice. Hey guys and dolls, welcome back. So today I am bringing you a very exciting video because Skincare Sundays are back. Skincare Sunday. I wanted to come back with some skincare tips for the winter time because let's face it, this time of year, our skin does all kinds of weird shit. I usually get extremely dry skin, especially on my body. My body just like, it's really bad. And I usually get two really bad dry patches on my face right here. I've been doing pretty good and I go out many times a day to take that one out for a walk, so I'm exposed to the elements a little bit more than I am normally because I work from home. So I'm constantly going in and out of the hot air in here that's dry from the heater because all we have is one of those wall heaters that's just like the worst. So like hot and drying that I don't even necessarily need to blow dry my hair. I can just kind of like stand in front of it and it'll air dry my hair in about 10 minutes. So you know, you've got the air inside your house, which is dry from the heater, and then you have the air outside, which is very dry and very cold. So the combination is like dry. So I wanted to come at you guys with some, that was really strange. It's like not, I don't know what that was. I wanted to bring you guys some skincare tips for the winter time. So first and foremost, before we get started with any like products or anything, the most important thing that I can tell you guys is to get a humidifier for your house. Now I know a lot of people already have these because, you know, you get sick or whatever. I find that the cool air ones are really nice because they don't feel like as stifling. I feel like when I get the hot air ones, even though they actually humidify more and they don't counterbalance your heater, they just feel like, I can't. A cool air humidifier is definitely the way to go. I have this little tiny mini one, which is also an aromatherapy one, but I have this big honkin', let me show you. No, if I lift it up, I might spill the water, but I have this really big honkin' one that we use whenever we're sick, and we just kind of keep it on at least like 4 or 5 hours a day. Just down here in the living room, the air will travel upstairs to help to hydrate the air because otherwise it is like, so dry. First things I'm going to share with you are for your face, and the rest of everything else is going to be about body care. Let me know if you guys want to see a updated skincare routine because I now have like a pared down like mini routine. I still sometimes do like the big huge routines that I showed you guys where it's like 13 products, 100 steps. You have to do it under the full moon. Otherwise, I don't know, the world will implode or something. So I'm poking fun at myself, but seriously, I do enjoy my long, lengthy skincare routines, but sometimes you just don't have time or you just don't have the money to buy 750 products. So let me know if you want to see that more like streamlined routine, and I'll do that for you guys. A couple of things that I've incorporated into my routine that have really helped in this time of dry skin. I went ahead and caved and bought the Algenist Genius Vitamin C Serum. This stuff is the bomb. I know I keep saying the bomb. I don't know what, the 90s are back. I really loved all the samples. In fact, I still have one of the samples, which I'm keeping around to use as a travel size little guy, but this is awesome. It gives a lot of hydration to the skin while also giving you that great vitamin C, and my skin just feels better when I use it. For a while there, I was also using the one from Paula's Choice, and I liked that, but the smell really turned me off, and more importantly, that actually went bad fast. Like within, like I wasn't even halfway done with the bottle and the color started to turn, it started to smell worse and worse, and I'm like, okay, if this is going to go bad on me, I might as well just go ahead and buy the one that's in an airtight packaging that isn't going to go bad. Another product from Algenist that I'm really liking, and this one they sent to me, so I'm just being totally clear and honest, and yes, I did purchase this, they sent to me. This is the Genius Ultimate Anti-Aging Cream. Now the whole Algenist line is all based on this special algae that they were using, I think, to help Alzheimer's or some kind of like, I don't know, like biofuel. They have like a crazy story. I don't know if that's true, but I do know that I really like this moisturizer. It has kind of like a spongy texture, which is kind of weird. And I like it because it's not overly cream feeling. It's kind of like almost a hybrid between a gel and a cream, more on the cream side. A lot of the hybrid gel creams are a little more gel-like. This is pretty good stuff though. I really like that it's easy to just like apply on my dry patches. It smells insanely good. Like the entire Algenist line smells amazing. Oh my god, and they have a retinol product, which is also really great. So the next skincare things I want to talk to you about are body skincare, and a lot of it kind of starts in the shower. Now, before I had talked about using like the Nivea, like in body lotion, or in shower body lotion. I really can't talk today. Forgive me. It's like it's like 10 o'clock at night. So I was using that for a while and I liked it. It did hydrate. I'm not going to mince words about it. It did work. It did do what it said what it was going to do. I just noticed it was clogging my drain. And I don't got time for that. I live in a very old building. I have to be very careful of not doing weird stuff and putting weird stuff down the drain and stuff. So my landlord didn't like come and yell at me or anything, but the water got turned off one time because they had to do maintenance, and I was like, oh no, I wonder if that's why. So the main thing for me in the shower is just making sure that I'm not stripping the oils from my skin, because that's the most important thing. You do not need actually to wash your skin. Like, by skin, I mean like your extremities, like your arms, your legs, even your stomach doesn't necessarily have to be washed with soap every day. I know this is super controversial because there's people who are like, ew, that's so gross. You do want to wash your sensitive areas, your crotch, your pits, you know, under your boobs, stuff like that, because your butthole, because those areas do harbor bacteria and those do need to be cleaned daily. But anywhere else, you actually don't need to wash every day because you're stripping the oils. I usually wash those every day in the summertime anyway. And I try to I rinse off. I obviously take a shower to rinse off my hair, to wash those sensitive areas, but you actually don't need to wash every single day. It's controversial. You do you, boo. If you just like feel totally ooked out when you don't wash every single piece of you, that's fine. One thing I would recommend is switching to a goat milk soap. The one that I use is from Zumbar. I've also used one from I also used one from Beekman 1802, but that was really expensive. It was like $15. It was a really big bar of soap and it lasted us a while, but it's kind of expensive to buy that all the time. And the Zumbars are a lot cheaper. You can get them at a lot of different places. You can even get them sometimes at like Walgreens and Target and your local grocery store or whatever. So that's something I like to do in the shower because it doesn't dry my skin out as much, but it does definitely give you that nice clean feeling. I switched to the goat milk soaps because modern, like everyday, like soaps, even like Dove bars, have a lot of chemicals in them that aren't necessarily good for your body. And it's not like I'm like Earth Mother, totally organic or anything like that, but I do try to like be mindful of the things I'm putting on my body. The other thing that I do use is this amazing almond shower oil, and I've talked about this multiple times. It's fabulous. It's so great because, you know, it really cleans your skin well. It doesn't strip it, and it smells amazing. It's like a little treat for you when you're in the shower. Now, this isn't like pure almond oil. It has a bunch of other stuff in it. Most of it's pretty natural though, and I can't find anything else that's exactly like this. I've seen like some things that are kind of sort of like it, but nothing that's exactly like this. I've not found a dupe for this yet. What are you doing? Hey, buddy. Oh, a treat. Good boy. Okay. Another cleansing thing that I want to tell you guys about is actually something that a company sent me. Again, I always want to disclose these things. This is from a company called Beekman. This company's been around for a really long time. I had never heard of it until they contacted me, and then I learned about their backstory. They've been around a very, very long time. No, I don't have any more treats, bro. He's like, he wants the soap. He wants to eat the soap. This is a cruelty-free brand that makes soaps and moisturizers and lotions and all kinds of things. Apparently, they used to have these hand creams and these little like iconic, you know, they still sell them actually. And I think that's kind of cool. So they sent me a couple of things. This I really like. This is a hand and shower cleansing gel. So I don't actually use this in the shower. I use this at the sink in my kitchen because I don't like to always wash my hands with Dawn. And I'm very mindful of things like the Bath & Body Works soaps I used to use religiously. Oh my God, they smell so good. Oh my God, it's so amazing. But those are like hand murder. They just completely strip the oils out of my skin. They're so heavily fragranced, and that fragrance can irritate your skin and dry it out. So I had to give those up, unfortunately. So I kind of go back and forth between using like Castile soap, like the tea tree scent or the peppermint scent is great. But this is what I'm using right now, and I really like it. It smells like English lavender, and it is so good. They also sent me a hand cream, and I'll show you guys that. It's actually in my purse right now. This is the product that they are known for. It's their glycerin hand cream. And glycerin is a great product to use on the skin because it helps to, it's a humectant, so it helps to draw moisture into the skin and pull it into the cells. So it's a really great hand cream, and it doesn't feel like greasy or gross or anything like that. It's very, very hydrating though. Actually, while we're talking about hands, I can talk about a couple of other things. Cuticle oil. This is something where I need to listen to my own advice and start actually using my damn cuticle oils that I spent a fortune on. So I do have two that I think the problem is I just don't really like the ones I have, to be honest with you. And that is the most important takeaway that I'm going to give you guys in this video. Find products. No, you can't chew on my purse. Find products that you like and that you will actually use, because it doesn't matter if you spend like $100 on a moisturizer if you don't like the smell or you don't like the texture, or if because it's so expensive you find it to be so precious that you're unwilling to use the amount that you need to use. So for me with these, I think it's more out of my laziness. I don't know. It could be that I'm not really super fond of the smell. This L'Occitane one is actually quite nice. I really like the applicator for this because it's like a little brush tip, so it's very easy to put on, but I don't know. It doesn't have like a super pleasant smell. It just kind of smells like very whatever to me. Like it's not gross. It's not appealing. It's just kind of somewhere in between. And then this one from Butter London is really nice. It smells actually really good, but the application of it is kind of messy. You know, you gotta open it up. It's coconut scented. It's nice. I'm thinking about getting the ones that Christine from Simply Nailogical suggests. I'm trying to force myself to use those because I'm like, well, you already bought them, you should use them. But the truth is I'm not using them, so maybe I should get something that I actually would use and like, because that's the most important part. You know what, since this is next to those things, I'll just start talking about this. This is a somewhat random video. This is lip balm, and I actually have two ones that I use particularly at night or anytime I'm like, wow, my skin's really dry. Vaseline Lip Therapy, just plain old Vaseline. This stuff's pretty awesome, actually. Vaseline doesn't necessarily moisturize, but it creates a barrier on your skin that actually helps your own skin's moisture not escape. So this can be good, like plain old Vaseline is great to use anywhere on the body. Like if you get really dry elbows or on your feet or something like that, Vaseline's pretty bomb. It's pretty basic. It's not necessarily really good for the earth because it's like petroleum based, and we could talk about why that's not good maybe another time, but it does help hydrate. The other lip balm that I'm really liking right now is this one from It Cosmetics, and again, this was sent to me. This is not something that I probably would have gone out to buy, but I really enjoy it. So this is the Je ne sais quoi lip balm. It is like a very pale pink, and when you put it on, it turns your lips a deeper shade of pink. So it's kind of like the color changing lip balm or whatever. I don't use it because it has a color. I actually use this at night before I go to bed, and I have switched to using this more than this because this I've got to dig my finger in or get like a little Q-tip and, you know, apply. There's more steps involved. This, I do this, and then I'm good to go. I can go to bed. So, and it has a magnetic cap, so it's even more easy to use than my Fresh lip balm, which I also really love. I use the Fresh one more so during the day because that one has sunscreen. I don't believe that this one has sunscreen, so yeah. Moisturizers for your body. The most important thing for any kind of body lotion is something that you are willing to apply that doesn't feel gross, doesn't feel greasy. It's not so expensive that you use it sparingly. So for me, my favorite body moisturizer is CeraVe Moisturizing Lotion for normal to dry skin. This is inexpensive. You get it at the drugstore, at Target, at Walmart, wherever. It's fragrance free, says lightweight and non-irritating, and I can completely agree with all of that. This actually has ceramides and hyaluronic acid, which are star ingredients of a lot of higher end skincare. This stuff is the bomb. It just soaks right into the skin. It just hydrates. It feels great. It's awesome. The one downside of this is that it does contain parabens. The ceramides and hyaluronic acid are also about midway, a little more than midway through the ingredients list, so they're actually in there at a really good concentration. And I noticed when I actually use this daily or twice daily, which is what you really should do in the wintertime, is to hydrate morning and night. I know it's a pain in the butt to apply that much lotion, but trust and believe it will make your skin so much more hydrated, because throughout the day we lose moisture from the elements, from the air, from our skin touching our clothing and things like that, things absorbing the moisture and sucking the moisture out of our skin. I have to put it back, and I like to put it back morning and night with this. Now, I also bought another one. This is a goat milk body lotion. I bought this at the same time as I bought the goat milk soap. And once I got this in my hot little hand, I realized that goat milk is the last ingredient. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. This does actually have some really good ingredients for your skin in it, including glycerin and shea butter and aloe. So this does have some really great ingredients in it, but I felt like goat milk body lotion should have a lot more goat milk in it. That's just me personally. This is fragrance free, so if you have any kind of issues with drying out or irritation from fragrance, this is a good one. This was relatively expensive. It was about $25, so that's a little bit more expensive than like this one. Is a 12-ounce bottle. I think it sells for like $15 at Target. This is a 17-ounce, so a couple more ounces, but it's $25, so it's $10 more. One thing I really detest about this is the method of actually getting it out of here is just like I'm sorry, like, this is a $25 lotion. It should have a pump. Can we agree that it should have a pump? If you need a bit more hydration on your skin during the wintertime, I get it, because both of these are relatively lightweight. Now, if you're using them morning and night, you usually don't need more. In fact, I even use these on my feet most of the time because I don't like that feeling of like heavy moisturizer. But when I do need a little bit more hydration, or if you have a particularly dry patch, CeraVe also sells like a lotion that's specifically targeted for eczema. It has hydrocortisone, I think is the ingredient, that non-itch stuff, which is really great for little patches of eczema. Highly recommend that. I'm actually out at the moment. I need to run to Target and pick some up. Another thing that I use is their healing ointment. So I will put this on places like my elbows or something that gets like extremely dry and actually just needs to be like protected. I swear this video is not sponsored by CeraVe in any way, shape, or form. It's just inexpensive, really good skincare you can get at the drugstore that is cruelty free. The next product that I really like, also from CeraVe, I swear it's the last one, is their moisturizing cream. Now, this is a sample size one that came in the eczema kit that I had, but they also have it in a tub version. I don't like the tub version as much as I like. Come here, baby. Eating the lotion off me. I don't know if that's okay for him to do. I don't know if you should be eating my lotion. I don't know if that's a good idea, Bubs. Like, not feeling it with me working today. So, just a couple of more things. The final thing that I like to use, and this is a little bit more on the expensive side, but I really, really love it, and that is the Korres Body Butter. This stuff is awesome. I've talked to you guys about this stuff for years and years and years. This stuff is a bit thicker. It's a bit more moisturizing. It's a yogurt-based lotion. Actually, Kimberly Clark just talked about this in a video that I watched tonight, and I was like, yes, queen. I was so excited that she also loves the same lotion. Mikey and I use this every single winter, and we use it in places where hydration is like a severe issue. So for me, it's like the backs of my hands, the backs of my arms here, a little bit on my elbows, and on my feet. I think Mikey tends to use it mostly on his hands. So we actually buy like these double packs. I think we got this from the Korres website on Black Friday, or maybe we got it on Amazon. I can't remember right now, but this stuff is awesome. Now, these I do like getting in the scents. This is the guava scent. I also have, this one is the mulberry vanilla, which smells really, really like fruity, really good. So those are some of the things that I do in the wintertime. The other thing I want to mention is the temperature of your shower and the length of your shower. You've got to cut back. You've got to get in and get out. That's another reason why I don't like fully soap down, is because I'm trying to spend as little time in the shower as possible. I will wash my hair a little bit less. I'll do like co-washing with conditioner and things like that. And yeah, this little guy is so upset that I'm still filming. He's like, are you done? So I think that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next Vlogmas video. Remember to be vintage or tacky, just be your own kind of beautiful. See you, bye.